Mr Chair, introducing...
Well, who would like to go first? Both get to ask the question.
Craig Caulfield.
Craig, you go first, and then Peter.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm not supporting this REM item, nor am I against this REM item. I just wanted to make some comments, and it's reiterating what we'd heard before that I'd said and others have said, is that the measurements are opaque. I can't really see into them properly, and that should have had an uplift. What I would be aware of is that last year you had more than 25% vote against on the REM report, and you've duly had a lot of conversations to make sure that it goes through this year. Those conversations are often with the large shareholders. So for the small shareholders, we don't get those meetings, and we read the annual report and we can't see through it. So that's a difficult side. That's all I really have to say there.
Thanks, Craig. And look, we have engaged with smaller shareholders in relation to the REM report this year as well. And I think specifically you're talking about in the FY25 long-term incentive is the non-financial measures which specifically relate to the topic that we've been talking about today, which is the completion of the migration of customers from our legacy environment and the completion of the decommissioning of our legacy systems. These are long-term incentives. Patrick will be quite an old person when these things vest. And so we expect those things to be completed in that period of time. So perhaps we could have given more detail. I acknowledge that.
When you have the engagement with the large shareholders, there's a very big focus on financial compensation. And so I notice it changed, the long-term, the LTVR changed from 50-50, if I'm correct, to 70-30.
That's correct, yes.
That's not how the regulator thinks, albeit that it would have been approved by the regulator, but I know John Lonsdale's spoken of non-financial metrics. Yep. I like to see them there. So I like to protest against those big shareholders that are very monetary oriented. I like to see the non-financial metrics that I believe do ultimately flow through to the financial metrics. It's just simply not as direct. But thank you.
Yeah, thank you.